Right guys, so with this cleared, Mustafa can have all of this if he wants it, whatever he needs off of this bit to repair that. And as you can see, it's not as bad as it looks. I know it looks bad, but, and guys, I just want to say, up until this week, I was going to sell this car. I was going to give up. I couldn't keep it moving anymore. But you guys on eBay, on Instagram, everywhere, you guys reached out and was like, yo D, you can't sell this car, man. I want to see it. You can do it. And you gave me the confidence that I needed and the strength to actually crack on with it. That's what you want to see. Stay tuned. Let's get into it. Let go. Let's get out of here, man. Guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another episode from Salvage Nation. Just take a look. I'm not even going to say anything. I know it's been a long time coming, but we're back on the Golf R. Some of you guys would have seen when I bought this car, I got it delivered, I ended up having to take the engine out. But in between that, that's where I had some issues with some other cars. I'm not even going to say the name. If you're watching the channel, you are well aware of the issues that I had with one of my builds that I was building on the channel. And that meant that I had to put this on the back burner because I made a massive loss on that car. Anyway, it's been a long old journey back, but I really want to get this completed, get it out, and see what this car can do. So, the OG subscribers on the channel will recognize this garage. I brought the car over from Akil's garage down to Mustafa's garage, and it was a hard task. Check these clips out.
Go in one more time, man.
Akil, thank you. Moose, thank you. Angus, thank you. Yeah, no problem.
You see door damage this side.
Guys, that was a task and a half. This is D from the past checking out. I think I've deserved a nice cold drink. And I'll hand you back to D in the future and let the build begin. So thank you, past D. Now we're back in the present day. Let me show you what this car is all about. So it's a 2012 VW Golf R. It's a full Golf R. It's the super rare model. It's got the DSG automatic gearbox. Check this out. Boom. We'll get more on the interior. But when I bought the car, if I just show you, it was down like that. So the bonnet was down and you couldn't tell that the chassis was so badly damaged. If you remember, like, piece of the bumper was on, hiding all of that section right there. When the car came, then I realized that that is really bad. That has gone all the way in. But more importantly, this chassis leg here has bent right there and it came over and it snapped off the connector from the gearbox. So I went ahead now and I've got an off-cut of a donor car, so we can take any bits that we need. I'll be stripping that down and I'll also be stripping this area down, stripping out all the engine bay, getting it ready so that we can take the parts from this and straighten this and get all of this looking very nice indeed. Back to the interior, I've gone ahead and I've just done a test fit on my driver's side airbag. That's the blown airbag down there. I'll be removing this because all of this is going to come out, so I'm going to be gutting out all the interior in a later episode. I've got to get the windscreen done once again in a later episode, but nonetheless, I've got the complete airbag kit ready to be fitted, including down below as well. On this door, we'll be doing some body work on this door as well. I've got new wings, new front bumpers, new headlights. However, I do require a passenger side headlight. If any of you've got a passenger side headlight, Xenon, buy Xenon for a Golf R or Golf GTI and a Mk6, do get in touch. There's my replacement front panel, and this is going to be used to make sure that all the chassis have been lined up, because this is static. This doesn't move. So that point there and that point there doesn't move, so I'll use that to check everything. I'll be sorting out all the alloys, everything's gonna be sorted, and this car is gonna be back. So guys, there we have it. We're back on the Golf R. We're gonna completely blitz this out, so expect lots of content from the Golf R. If you're watching this and you're not subscribed, make sure you smash the subscribe button and make sure your bell notifications are on, so when I post again, you get a notification. And guys, I just wanna say, up until this week, I was gonna sell this car. I was gonna give up. I couldn't keep it moving anymore. But you guys on eBay, on Instagram, everywhere, you guys reached out and was like, yo D, you can't sell this car, man. I wanna see it. You can do it. And you gave me the confidence that I needed and the strength to actually crack on with it. And here we are. We're down now. We've come down to H&A Autos. And if you're an OG subscriber of the channel, you'll know. Once we get down to H&A Autos, we mean business. Let's go. But before I do that, I want to remind you guys that I'm having a Salvage Nation raffle on this beautiful car right there. It's a 2010 LCI BMW 325i automatic. It's fully loaded. If you haven't seen the rebuild on that, I'll put a card up above. There are about 20 episodes. I've done so much work onto that car, and you can own that car if you go to accesscompetitions.co.uk and purchase a raffle ticket for £15. However, they're doing specials on right now, so head on over to the website, purchase some tickets, and we'll be doing a live draw very soon, and I'll be delivering this car to one of you lucky people. Let's continue. Let Mustafa have a look. Mustafa!
Where is the lock?
The lock is on there. I've got everything in the car.
Where?
It's in the car. What are your thoughts, Mustafa? I know it's a big job, but how confident are you?
Yeah, big job, man.
Yeah?
Very big job.
What do you think?
What I think?
Yeah.
You know, see?
Yeah, but what are your thoughts on it? Come on.
I have to push us in.
Yeah. Have you done jobs like this before?
Yeah. Many.
Of course. Any Turkish speakers that's watching, let me know what he just said. What are they saying? This guy's the chassis doctor, guys. I'll leave him to do his thing, and I'll catch you guys after, because I want to tell you what's the plan for this episode. Right, guys, so with everything said and done, everything sorted, I've got my instructions from Moose. Let's go now and let the teardown begin. We have to remove all of these wires, all the plastics, all of this stuff has got to come off to leave the bare metal, and then we can get started on pulling the chassis. So that's what you want to see. Stay tuned. Let's get into it. Let go. Let's get out of here, man. So right guys, I've torn down all the plastics, gotten all of that out of the way, and as you can see, I'm left with just the bare metal. And as you can see, it's not as bad as it looks. I know it looks bad, but when you're in the game, it's not as bad as it seems. So it came away at the seam right there, and I've got all of that if I need it right there, but I should be able to straighten this out and weld it back at the same points as the factory right there. My main issue is straightening out this and reinforcing this, or I might be able to cut and rejoin. I'm not sure which avenue I'm gonna go yet, but I'm sure Mustafa will be able to help me with that. Right, with this done, I need to clear all of these plastic bits out of the donor piece, get that ready, and then we're gonna see where we're at for time. It's quite late in the evening, I'm pressed for time, but I'm trying to blitz out as much as I can today. It was a long, long wait. Like I said, there's been a lot of up and downs, both in my personal life and on the channel, but you know, we keep it moving, and that's the Salvage Nation way. Anyway, enough blabbing. Let's continue, man. Check out this classic car that Mustafa's fixing. Who remembers Boys in the Hood? This reminds me of the car from Boys in the Hood when they came out speeding around. But yeah, Mustafa, you done a good job on this, man.
Yeah.
But look at the paintwork. It's lovely. Anyway, enough of that. I want to get this sorted. Right guys, so with this cleared, Mustafa can have all of this if he wants it, whatever he needs off of this bit to repair that he can take, and I'll leave that ready for him to get started. What I've also done, I've jacked it up, removed the wheels, and that has exposed the chassis legs from all the different angles, over there on the right, on the top, inside, and that's the reason why we took the engine out as well, so we have full coverage to do the work properly. We're going to focus on this in the next episode and get everything pushing over to that way, get everything lined up, and then we're going to be installing this bad boy to make sure that this tallies up with what we've done. But in this episode, we've still managed to get quite a lot done, and I'm just happy that we're back on this car. We're going to get this car up and running. I really want to see what this can do, guys. If you're watching this and you're not subscribed, make sure you subscribe so you can see what happens next on this build, plus the other builds that I've got going on. And just let me know what you think of the overall content on the channel. If there's anything you'd like to see differently, just let me know in the comments down below. Don't forget to go join in with the Salvage Nation raffle. Go over to the Access Competitions UK website, www.accesscompetitions.co.uk. Purchase some tickets, get involved, and this is where we're going to be ending it, guys. I'll see you in the next episode on this car, or it might be another car. As I always say, keep it moving, and I'll see you in the next one.